What's good, guys? It's your boy Justin J coming to you with another car video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right, this is why women who really liked you lost interest, or why women who seem to really like you lose interest fast. And I want dudes to really listen to this video because there's going to be a lot of intricacies in different things that you've never thought of, and it's going to show you and expose you a woman's thinking process, like her patterns, her way of thinking. You're going to understand everything. This is why you do not want to come off with all that boyfriend energy, all that energy of you really want to get with her. It's funny, I'm doing this video because last night, me and my chick were watching this show, and I put it on. It's one of my favorite shows. If you've seen it, it's called Kingdom. It's an MMA, a mixed martial arts show, and it was with Nick Jonas and Frank G. So the show is dope, really good, but it goes through a lot of things, and the acting in it is like real life. Like how they say art imitates life. So for instance, there was a scene last night where a dude, Ryan, the character Ryan Wheeler, he likes the new chick that came in the gym, and she gets naked in the sauna, and he's looking at her and he's like, I really want to get at her, but you know, he's pump faking because of the scenario, you know, oh, we're colleagues, there's people around, what are people gonna think or whatever. But he finally goes for it and he asks her to hang out. Yo, you want to hang out after this and do something? She was like, yeah, all giddy with that energy that women have when they're really feeling you. And I pointed at the screen, I said, see, that's when art imitates life, because that's what makes women want to find out more about you. That's what makes women like you. And she was interested in him. She just didn't show her hand, how most chicks act nowadays. But see, pay attention. When you're nonchalant, you're charming, you know how to speak to women, you talk to her, right? But you're not on her. You come, you go. You understand? And you ask her out. Hey, we should definitely hang out outside of work. We should definitely hang out outside of here. Hey, how's it going? I just came over here because of X, Y, and Z. I definitely think that we should get together sometime and do X, Y, and Z. Take my number down. It's so simple and easy. One of the most, I would say it like this. One of the main reasons every time why a woman loses interest is because dudes are showing their hand. Now listen, there is nothing wrong with showing interest. Two completely different things, brother. But when you're a dude who's trying to give a woman everything off rip, how can you be a man of value? Think about it. Let's slow it down. So if you are a man of value and you're doing all that, is it safe to say that you're actually a man of value? No, you're not. And that's why women lose interest, because they want the man with the most value. When you're trying to give everything to them, see, this would work if you're on billboards everywhere. This would work, but you're not. The average dude is not. So let's say you don't walk around saying that you're this highly successful dude. How would she come to believe that you're actually who you say you are? Not just seeing everything, the toys in the driveway and everything, it's your actions and behaviors. So even when you think the materialistic things, focus on actions and behaviors. Because if you pay attention, women deal with dudes that are in jail or in prison or bums, and look, their actions and behaviors are what turn the women on. We're not even talking about, oh, well, forget those women. Look, let's just talk about women. See, when you lose focus off of that and you're like, well, women, these women. No. See my way of thinking? Women are women. We're not moving the goalpost here and there. We're keeping it black and white, and we're making things very simple. Women lose interest in you because you could be very high value or whatever they want to say, but your actions and behaviors say otherwise. So what does that say? Like, what does that say? The bigger picture: fraud, pretender, wankster. You know, we had all types of terms for this. Weirdo, clown. That's what you make yourself look like when you're coming forward at her. And don't let it be some average looking chick. See, this is the thing. What dudes think beautiful is different. Is different. So there's a lot of dudes who like average looking chicks. That might be their speed. They're not into all the plastic surgery and all the makeup. So they go after their average. They go after the average chick, the everyday average chick, and she starts playing games. See, it's not about the looks. The reason why I'm bringing up the looks is because guys are so focused on the looks. I jump on a bunch of coaching calls. I jump on a bunch of one-on-one calls, and I've been through this experience in my life where you think that your shit doesn't stink. So you would actually go over to girls that all the dudes aren't necessarily flocking over and giving attention online and all that. You'll go in that direction. Let a couple of those chicks reject you in a row or make you feel like you're not good enough because it's you not understanding that you're not compatible. She might have really liked you, but you were putting a little bit too much extra on it. So now she starts to pull away and you're feeling some type of way because you're like, yo, this is an automatic win. Who the hell do you think you are? She lost interest because she understands. It's not about the look. See, when women say men are easy and they'll smash anything, that helps all women. That helps women, man. That helps them because they see it from their perspective. It's bad enough that she could be the prettiest chick and be insecure. So, okay, she's some average looking chick. Think about it. She's figuring out the same thing. So when you're not up on it and you run your weak strategy and you get stopped, you're like, wait a minute, she really liked me. Now she's losing interest. You came a little bit too aggressive. You came forward too much because here's the thing. When you think that you're entitled to it or she should get with me because look at me and look at her, here's what happens. She can feel that energy. Dudes don't understand that you always give off that energy and you're doing it because you think that you should be able to get with her easily. No, you should have that energy all the time. See, women are women, but you need to have that energy all the time. You get rejected, you get rejected. You don't, you don't. Who cares? But you have that energy of women find me attractive. I don't have to beg them and do all this stuff and come forward at them all crazy. When a woman is interested in you, it's not gonna feel like pulling teeth. Here's the thing, when a woman is interested in you, you can make all these simple mistakes that aren't really mistakes. See, it just gets exposed, right? The only reason why it's mistakes is because you want to maintain that level of act the same way all the time because it is you. You're not even acting. It's just you, right? But here's what happens when you derail, like when you detach from that and then you start operating differently based on how the woman looks or what she does, you're going to find women giving you this constant pattern. So you're going to be like, damn, these are different types of women in my head and they're all giving me the same result. So what am I doing wrong? You're not being truthful to yourself. You're not being true to yourself, bro. If you think in your head, damn, I got to do all this extra shit, that's why women switch up. That's why women switched up. And when I was watching that TV show, the way he just casually just asked her to hang out. And see, here's the thing. I told you guys the story, right? See, this is what's going to happen on dating apps. And when you just talk to chicks, maybe a chick at your job or whatever, they're going to be like, ask me out respectfully. Ask me out nicely. No, we're done here. We're done here. What do I look like? See, this is how you're going to understand how women see you. Mature hats on right now. Pick her ideal guy or any dude out here and he was like, yo, we should definitely meet up. Yo, we should definitely link up. Yo, we should definitely hang out. Do you think she would take offense to that or would she be jumping for joy? There's nothing to take offense to. See, these women are out here tricking dudes to believe that they make every dude go through this sequence of events to get to her shiny box. But that is not true. See, dudes don't understand when women like you, they're going to be with what you want to do. They're going to go in your direction. They're going to blindly follow you. If you've had experiences like that where she came back to the crib and you made things happen, that proves that you have the skills to make that happen. And if it happened once, it can happen again. So you ran your strategy. And I bet the whole time you were comfortable with that. And didn't she remain interested, highly interested, then extra confirm the high interest? You don't have to do anything different. See, guys think there's this perfect thing that I can do to make her come around to understand that there's no reason to lose interest, baby. I'm the one that's here for you. I want to be all that. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Another thing that dudes miss, and they don't understand it. When you're a guy who understands women, they're going to move the hell out of your way quick. So look, this is how it starts. She could be highly interested in you. You could even hook up or whatever. But once she understands the rundown, see, a lot of women are going to test you, try to like check your chin, either for money, with attention, nagging you for something. And the moment that you tell her that this ain't that, she's like, oh, he ain't one of them. He's not one of them. So either A, I'm going to have to deal with him and keep a couple of them on the side, or I'm going to just have to get rid of him because I'm going to have to shape up in this situation. These dudes don't require me to do any of this. So I'm going in that direction. I'm not ready for a guy like him yet. And see, if you don't understand your own worth, you're going to think, well, well, damn, just because I didn't come off of this or I put my foot down, she's out. Well, maybe I should soften up a little bit. Maybe I should ease it. You know, I should tone it down a little bit because maybe I'll make chicks feel uncomfortable. Are you serious? See what I mean? Women are women. You just stay straight. It's the same way every time. So if a woman loses interest in you, yes, it can be because she doesn't like you or you did something wrong. But at the same time, dudes are never they never look at it from a standpoint of, okay, I understand my value. Other people understand my value. You understand? My energy, my aura speaks. Okay? So you would know this. See, the thing is, a lot of dudes don't know because they don't have a lot of experience. So you would know from a bunch of chicks that were goofy as hell, disappearing and eliminating themselves. You would know that because here's the thing. You know what exposes them? The chicks that come behind them. So whenever a woman starts out and she has interest in you, high interest in you, this is going to be a problem. This is how you're going to be able to judge this. If it keeps happening, there's a problem there. There's something that you're doing wrong. If it happens with a chick and then the next chick that follows behind her cooperates and acts as if you are the greatest thing since I don't know. She's showing up, she's investing, she's early for dates and stuff like that, right? She's never asking you why and I don't want to do that. No. She just cooperates. Then the next girl you meet, same thing. Then the next girl you meet, she doesn't want to cooperate. Then the next girl you meet, she doesn't want to cooperate. Then the next girl you meet wants to cooperate. You see, when you have this pattern, you understand that the women that don't want to cooperate with you aren't compatible with you. But see, it gets to you and you're not even thinking like that. You're just constantly like, there's something wrong with me. You're not thinking of it from a logical standpoint of, we're not compatible. It's better off that she reject me. It's better off that she lose interest. Now do you see why I tell you guys not to invest too much into women in the beginning? Don't do it. Don't do it. Never invest too much. See, my chick's car is right here. It's a newer car than mine. She invested into me. But you see what she benefits off of dealing with me? It's a home gym upstairs. Went from 125 to 120 point something. She got 2 abs. She's got a 4-pack. Working on the bottom. Legs are diesel. Ass is fat. Who would have thought? A bunch of other things she learned. This is another thing that I want to talk about too. Women saying that your viewpoints or something that you said or something that you watch or whatever, something like that turned her off from you. Let me tell you guys something. So one night with my main chick, we left, we went on a date and we came back and I think Fresh and Fit was actually on my TV or something like that. You know, YouTube, whatever, they leave it on. You know, it'll go from one thing to another thing. So we walked in and I think the Myron guy was talking about debit cards and credit cards or whatever. But before that, they were talking about chicks. They were saying things that chicks don't agree with, chicks don't like. You know what she paid attention to? She paid attention to that part. And I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even paying attention. And a couple days later, she's like, yeah, that Myron guy was right. Been using my credit card more and more because I want my credit score to, it's almost at 800. Like, it's right there. It's like, I want to keep using my card, like getting obsessed about it. And she's like, when he said that, I started doing it and everything's been working out better and stuff. And I'm like, okay. She didn't pay attention to any of that goofy stuff. So I say all that to say this. The women that are highly interested in you, damn near whatever's playing, even if it's not your thing, if it's in the realm of what you do or whatever, she's going to support it and she's going to see the light in it as opposed to the dark in it or what people would perceive as the dark. You understand? She's always going to seek to understand. When women are not, like when women have interest in you and then they lose interest, it's going to be over the smallest things. And you want to know what that exposes? They never had 100% interest in you in the first place. When a woman has 100% interest in you, bro, it's going to be like water. And the reason why I keep trying to get guys to detach from the way a woman looks is because, dude, no matter how she looks, she's going to be like that for someone. So if it's not you, it will be for another man. So, okay, so how women don't react the same way to every dude. You're gonna learn that. You learn so much, bro, when you take the blinders off. So because this is a big problem. A lot of guys get down on themselves. See, I make the videos of, you know, why women hate when you move on after they reject you, why women, you know, chase men who they can't be controlled by and stuff like that. Yes, that tackles that. But it doesn't really tackle 100% of this because women lose interest for all sorts of reasons and have dudes in the background. See, this protects you. When I say don't worry about what a chick's doing in her past or whatever. Yes, it can affect your future. You need to worry about it in that sense. But when you're first meeting a chick, don't let all that stuff stress you out, because this is what comes with the territory. That's one of the reasons she could lose interest. So if I know that at the beginning, later on, would it be that big of a deal to me? While I'm in it, would it be that big of a deal to me? No, we're checking shit at the door. She's talking to another dude. She has another option. She thinks he's better than me. She goes to him, cool, because I'm still here working. You know, it's a funny ass thought. I find it so funny that, you know, when chicks are talking, you know, guys, they don't pursue us anymore. When women are like, guys, what happened to guys chasing us down? Whatever. See, I always say dating is like a gamble. Dating is like a gamble. See, women are not the prize. They have it worse off than us. You know, I listen to my main chick. She's not even my girlfriend yet, but, you know, we're about to hit a year of seeing each other with no title. And I listen to a lot of the stories, you know, when we were first talking about who she used to talk to or deal with. And it's funny because these dudes, you know, women have to go through a couple of these guys. So when they understand that they're fucking with the guy at the time, they ain't messing it up. Because remember when I said, like, we hung out the first time? Me and my main chick, we didn't smash the first time that we hung out. She actually, see, this is where everything started, honesty. She didn't come over and try to take advantage of me for my attention. She let me know that she had her monthly friend. And I said, nah, come kick it. Because we already FaceTimed at that point, right? So she's not losing interest. She keeps, you know, she's cooperating. So she comes over, no date required. We hang out. We hang out again. And then I think we smashed or whatever, but we didn't go out on a date. I tell the story. We went out on 2 dates in one, though. I was chivalrous. I was a gentleman, whatever, paid the whole thing. 2 dates in one. Went to a very nice restaurant, and then we went to a very nice, you know, like an arcade kind of place to have some fun and, you know, get touchy-feely in there, but 2 dates in one. That's it. And she had to wait. So she's cooperating this whole time. See, a whole year later, I want to start another business. I got things running, and I see her watching me like, damn, this dude's about to happen. It's about to happen again. Same thing with YouTube. Same thing again. When women trust that vision, like everything, bruh. But they have to work to get to that point. You don't just make a woman your girlfriend, bring her in your house, and then start showing her you just all this stuff. No, she should see that naturally through a process, not you trying to force that down a chick's throat. A chick needs to see you being the man without trying to prove to her that you're the man. And that's what makes women not lose interest in you. See, from start to finish, I'm assessing her character. I'm not worried about all this stuff because I've already proven everything to myself. It's not really about her. But the genuine connection, that's what you should place some value on. Never go out of your way, bro. I told you guys that story. My chick did something fast. We were shipping out orders or something. I'm like, damn, you got that done really fast. She was like, yeah, I'm trying to keep my job. Things go off in your head like, okay. Just adding on to the character. But while the character, you're assessing the character, they never lose interest. When you're assessing the beauty and her ass and the boobs and who's talking to her and the attention that she's getting and all this stuff, and you're not paying attention to the respect, you're not paying attention to her cooperating, you're not paying attention to her showing up. See, when you're up, you're going to be up all the time. See, this is the important stuff that dudes need to hear. As a man, nobody's coming to save you, bro. You don't got a kickstand. You don't got anybody to lean on. So if you were to have a woman in your vicinity, in your corner that you're keeping around for whatever, main girl, girlfriend, wife, whatever, bruh, I'm telling you right now, life is full of surprises. If you slip and fall, this chick will leave. This chick will not be. That's why I'm saying, when a woman shows you in the beginning that she's not interested in you like that, it ain't a big deal. It's kind of like, well, thanks. I don't think low of me, but you're crazy for thinking low of me. Thank you for letting me know what you think of me. Never twist it around and get in your head and stay up and think, well, I could have did this, whatever. This is why you get with one of us. You get on a coaching call. You pay for the list. You watch the countless hours of videos and the content that whoever, I'm not saying come directly to me. No, if you find a coach or a mentor, just listen to their information, implement things, go out there, see things, get the experience for yourself. I guarantee you this is all true. I guarantee you this is all true. And then you're going to start focusing on yourself regardless of the fact of anything. You could take 10 rejections in one day. Still got to work on your future business plan. Still got to work on your 3 to 5 year goal, right? You still got to cut the weight, right? You got to worry about yourself, bro. And the funniest thing is, when you're worried about why a woman lost interest in you, you stop worrying about all that stuff, which makes women lose interest. Like, bro, even if she was going to go forward with you, there would be something else to worry about that would make her lose interest. Well, who are you talking to? Well, why are you going over there with them? Listen, here's how it goes. You don't really have to do any of that. Another thing with my main chick, I remember when we first started talking, she texted me 2 different pictures. One of her in like a crop top and one with something else. She goes, I like the second outfit, but what do you think would be better to wear? I don't know if this shows too much of my stomach. Right then, right again. You know when things go off in your head? Bing. Okay, there again, character building, character assessment. I never asked her to, I don't care. But see, my opinion trumps all because she's interested in me. And that was at the very beginning. So don't worry about why women are losing interest. Just worry about perfecting what you do, right? Because women will start off really liking you, but the littlest things set her off, right? Because you will be doing entirely too much. Don't put too much sauce on it, bro. Ask her out. Ask her out. It's one of those funny things when you don't ask a woman on a date. It's like, well, is this a date? Are you asking me out on a date? And at that point, you could just be funny with it. Yeah, I think I'm asking you out on a date. So simple. Don't put too much on it. It's your boy, Justin J. Get with your boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.